Hi, I'm Paula, and this is my very first book spotlight. The book, Age of Opportunity, a biblical guide to parenting teens by Paul David Tripp. Recommended 5-star book. Biblical, practical, convicting, just a dynamite book full of wisdom. It's got practical strategies. It's got personal stories about Paul David Tripp and his own teenagers. It's about navigating those moments that could be cataclysmic in your home. It's also about the mundane little moments that we tend to not even pay attention to as parents because we're busy with our own lives. There are parts of this book that are so convicting about how we get caught in a trap of just regulating behavior because we want our kids just to do what they're told the first time. Maybe I'm the only one guilty of that. I doubt it because Paul David Tripp has been guilty of that. That said, I find myself still going back to just worrying about the behavior and not seeing the heart of my kid. I've got one out of the house, but I've got a teenager now, and I realize that I have forgotten much of what I've learned, and I fall into those traps. And reading this book again it's helping me. I guess you'd have to ask her if it's helping both of us, but I'm growing, and I'm trying to enter in and apply these principles. I don't know if I mentioned that there's a study guide in the back. Read it with a friend. Read it with friends. Talk about it. Call me. Let's get together. Let's talk about it. We're in this together. Our teenagers need us to love them right where they're at. They need us to not be overwhelmed. They need us to not expect them to be teenage jerks. That's what the culture says. They gripe and moan about their kids being teenagers and like, oh, that means something. All it means is that there's a heart that needs shaping, that we need to clear the junk out of our own so that we can shepherd in a biblical, loving, grace-filled way. Our kids need us. Other people's kids need us. Let's read. Let's talk.